Last week we crossed from Bimini to New Providence Island and anchored in West Bay. This anchorage has reefs around the west and north sides that break the waves coming in from the deep water. It makes it manageable, but probably not comfortable. Come share our first week anchoring in the middle of the Bahamas with us.
The sailboat over there has broke loose.
Has it been a little crazy, Liberty?
You're supposed to be able to get maybe up to even 30 knots again.
Is there something people need to know?
But you have to wash out a little bit in the water.
Tug out here.
Previously on Spoondrifter, we spent 3 years in a boatyard bringing our 40-year-old hurricane-damaged sailboat back to life. Todd, I, and 4 of our 10 kids knew nothing about boats when we started, but with time, we have repowered, re-rigged, and turned this boat into a home that's ready for the next big adventure.
She says, I can't get up, I can't get up. Ah, there we go. You did it! Yay!
Hey, you ready?
We've realized that getting me a prescription dive mask has to be a major priority. It's a problem to not be able to see what's going on around you clearly.
There's something big over there.
Like a fish?
I don't know, it's black.
I'll go see what it is.
You know what it is?
That's not a fish, it's a piece of garbage.
Piece of garbage?
Yeah. Apparently, that's the dangerous fish.
Alright. This is our first patch. We had to put the rub rail on. That was the first dinghy repair. But this was the first hole right there. So hopefully that solved the problem.
And just in case you think it's all fun and games on a sailboat and sunshine and prettiness, we are having a storm. The front of the storm just hit us and 2 boats broke loose from their anchors and started dragging.
The sailboat over there has broke loose. And is now alongside that catamaran. He was headed right for us. So, anyway.
Still a long time to go. It's early in this.
2 dinghies over there. Looks like he's under power now.
A couple dinghies got in the water really fast and go over and helped him find a new place and get anchored, which is amazing. I love the community. The other guy managed to get his anchor set by himself, it looks like, but it's young. We've got 2 days of 30 plus knots of wind.
That's kind of crazy.
Our first major storm in an anchorage.
We are approaching day 2 on the storm. We had 31 knots last night was the maximum that I saw. And it is now daytime. I think the bulk of the major rain stuff has gone by, but we're supposed to be picking up the winds here in the next 3 to 5 hours again. And we're supposed to have another 30 knots overnight, ending at about 4 a.m.
Well, has it been a little crazy, Liberty? Yeah? Have you been sick?
Last night.
Yeah, did you throw up? No, just a tummy ache?
So, you can kind of see the island out there with the waves crashing. Yeah, big waves there.
The waves are crashing against the reef that is protecting this anchorage.
Those big waves right there.
Alright, so the storm is still going on. The winds have gotten a little lighter.
Sailing vessel Carpe Diem is off your port side.
There's a bunch of crazy going on the VHF. I don't think that's happening in our anchorage. Everybody seems to have held through the night, which is good for the rest of the night, I think for us. It's just bouncy. can't do very much because it's moving us around so much. It's kind of crazy because it's beautiful out here. It's just windy.
Alright, here's the next round. I don't know if you can see the mist of the rain on the water. Rough seas again. Woo. Not too bad right now. 14.3, 15.6. Front part already came through, which means that from here on we'll just have our sustained winds with our gusts we're supposed to be able to get maybe up to even 30 knots again. So just want to make sure that nobody's dragging in the anchorage, nobody we can be aware of having a problem in front of us, because we're in the back. When we get the swell, these rollers, you can kind of see the line. Those are coming in from the open ocean broadside, and that's what's causing us to really move the most. Back downstairs and batten down for a while.
So I think this can just get dried out and get stored.
Get stored? Are you, is there something people need to know?
Well, we decided 10 wasn't enough.
Yeah, right. That's an updraft right there coming from the Companionway. Woohoo!
That is what's awesome about being at anchor, right?
Right. The breeze helps.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Even Denali likes it. Huh, Denali Pooh?
Did you do?
Attention, attention.
We had been looking forward to meeting other families who had chosen to live this lifestyle, and we were thrilled when SV Freedom came into the anchorage with 2 girls the same age as ours. The kids hit it off immediately, and they played every day, even in the rain.
It's a nice rain. We had to move all our cushions up because we still get rain in here.
The great thing about making friends who have a few seasons under their belt is getting to learn from them. SV Freedom invited us to go diving and spearfishing on the reef surrounding West Bay. The sandy bottom was 30 feet deep, and we realized we'd made our first mistake. We didn't have chain on our dinghy anchor, and it wouldn't set. Luckily, we were able to raft up to Freedom's dinghy. Todd and Taylor took their pole spears and went looking for dinner, while us girls went exploring. It's colder a mile offshore in deeper water, and the girls were happy to have their wetsuits. I realized this is another piece of gear I need for myself, and I placed an Amazon order as soon as I got back to the boat and hoped it would arrive in time for our daughter to bring it to us. Did you catch dinner?
Nope.
Was it fun, Troy?
Got a good salty drink though. To get a massive headache when I go down too far.
Yeah?
I don't know if that's equalization. Am I not doing properly or something?
You gotta figure it out.
Once I've already done, got a headache from going down too far. Then if I go down 5 feet,
It hurts.
so what's the trick? I'm gonna have to go find a YouTube video on it, you know.
Right? Alright, here come the girls.
They're not right into the boat.
right there, huh? We have both ends on it.
Kind of the first storm with lightning, so like we have electronics in the oven because maybe that helps. And I'm not touching the mast. The rain is here. We've got 20 knots of wind sustained. And we had to haul down our laundry. We had all our laundry spread out everywhere. It's not dry. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Okay, I got round 2 of the rain. This time we're facing almost 180 degrees a different direction. I don't think the wind is as bad though. Oh yeah, we're 19.1 knots. You can see the swell, and we're facing so that we get the swell beam on. So we are literally rocking and rolling here. So like that guy right there, a little bit ago he was on our port side, now he's on our starboard side. Whew, now we got lightning and thunder too. Maybe come back inside a little bit, not touch any metal, and pray that we're not the tallest mast in the anchorage today. It's on. So we even have a tug out here with a track hoe on it, 2 track hoes, taking shelter, because that out there is the ocean right there. This rolly anchorage, and the wind's hardly blowing here at all. We quite often have a 20 degrees different, 10 degrees one side, 10 degrees the other side, 10, and you see how fast it's moving. Really hard to walk around the boat, throw stuff out of the cupboard sometimes. The wind's gonna be wrapping around a little bit more. At least now we're kind of quartering it and cutting through it, but beam on, that's harsh.
All right, we're super duper excited today. Today is the day Katie is coming back to the boat with her new husband here in the Bahamas.
The way you hand Emmy her handle, she doesn't have a handle.
Ooh, it's a little bouncy.
Well, I was up to you. Okay.
All right, bring her back to us. So are you excited for Katie to come back? Yeah, it's been what, 3 years since she's been on a boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Logan's first time.
It is Logan's first time. If you're new to our channel, Katie is our 7th child and was living with us and helped us with most of the extensive refit on this boat. She recently got married and we are so happy to share the fruits of her labors with her.
Oh my goodness. Over there.
Whoa.
There you go. Watch your timing up and down for swells. Alright, puppy.
Try not to fall off the boat, shall we?
We're ready to jog. How it does?
You're gonna
I'm not used to that. We weren't quite in the water yet when I was here.
right?
It didn't move around me.
Pull me in, Abigail.
So hold on to things so you don't fall over.
That solar panel,
There you go.
panel moves, by the way.
Yeah, the solar panel will move. That's not a good thing to hang on to.